Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. So like I promised yesterday, this is going to be a continuation of the last deck with the Insightful Investigator occupying Targon. There's quite a few card draw options from Targon, quite a few 2-drops that you can place down that are going to synergize fairly well with the Insightful Investigator. And I decided to add in ZOE into the deck as well. ZOE herself is producing 2-cost cards, so if we mulligan pretty aggressively for ZOE and the Insightful Investigator, we're going to be able to get these 2-drops that are going to synergize pretty well, and they're going to produce more card draw options for us. Draw more cards means playing more cards and leveling up ZOE and getting to the point where we can win the game with elusive units and yeah, some pretty hefty augmented units as well. So in our 2-drops that we're running, we have Ballistic Bot, one off of Flame Chompers. This is just to synergize a little bit better with Rummage or the Spacey Sketcher and get excited some discard a little bit. We are drawing fleeting cards with the Insightful Investigator, so sometimes it's nice to get use out of those with our discard options in the deck as well. And the Ballistic Bot is producing fleeting ignition, so it all works out pretty well. We've also got Pale Cascade, which has card draw itself, but then synergizes with the Insightful Investigator, full set of Sunworks map, and Trail of Evidence. Now everything else, so we've got a lot of card creation in this deck for augment units. We've got quite a few 2-cost cards for Insightful Investigator to draw more cards, and yeah, just producing cards, drawing cards is going to help us level up ZOE. So that is where we're at with the deck right now. And we may have a little bit more tweaks and stuff to it. Now, what I have noticed in this deck is a lot of times you only either draw ZOE or you only draw the Insightful Investigator. I haven't really got a lot of games where they've actually been on the board together. And so, you know, this definitely is a meme status deck. I don't think it's efficient by any means of the word. Like, you know, I think like there are a lot of other decks that do this concept better. We're just, I guess, building decks outside of the mold and trying to have fun here. But anyway, I did have a pretty fun time playing this deck. You can draw all of your cards and mill yourself out, so be careful. Be aware of how many cards are in your deck and don't overdraw by accident. So anyway, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. We're going against Fiora and ZOE. We've got our own ZOE. This could be a little bit annoying, dealing with elusives and everything, so this opening hand actually isn't awful. I think I'm going to keep it. And we get a second ZOE too, which is pretty cool. So let's see if he's got a ZOE. He does not. Let's make contact here. Awesome. It's nice in the round. Got a backup ZOE if we need her. Sunworks map. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, we're going to put out our Mentor of Stones now. And I really like what this is going to do for us here. Ends up having a Sparkle Fly, and we'll definitely take this. If he's got a Pale Cascade, he needs 2. We can retaliate with our own. So, kind of looks like he's got here. Or at least stand alone, yeah. Which kind of sucks, but I think we still want to trade into it. He had to use quite a bit of mana for that. I think it's worth doing this. Plus, like I said, we got this backup ZOE still. Second Mentor of Stones. Fiora would be kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna end. Alright, so let's actually put down Ballistic Bot first. So Fiora. I actually think this is worth doing here. So I want to force him to use spells. So what we're looking for here is probably a Bastion. This is fine. Perfectly fine. So now he's out of single combat range. What I can do is put down the ZOE. She's protected now. And I believe we go like this. He'll probably block into Minter.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
I think this is okay. We're gonna put one of these on ZOE. Actually, you know what? We are going to do two. I got a burst speed spell to activate Pal Cascade, so I think this is fine still. I just don't want him to be able to use single combat without you know, killing his Fiora on any of my units. So. And we got a ballistic bot that can do quite a bit of damage here. Alright, so we're going to use this on the Fiora. Let's see if he's got another Bastion. Be somewhat annoying. But if he does, we get it out of him, and we'll be able to kill his Fiora if he goes for the attack. So there it is. This is fine. He can buff up Fiora, and we can still, well, maybe we can't now, actually. No, we can. We're still good. Are we? No, actually, we're not.
Celestial power.
Yeah, this is fine. He kills ZOE, but we can kill him.
I have no equal.
Can you improve perfection?
So that's fine, and now I think we just end up playing this Ignition to deal a little bit more damage, and this is going to allow us to get a pretty good hit on him this next round. So I think what we do, we go like this, we go like this, we're keeping Bastion available. So this allows us, if he's got a unit, so this allows us to play this card. He's got Challenger, so if he ends up playing a unit here, we can still challenge it, right? And then this is still going to give us the ability to use Bastion. So this is why we're doing this way. So we pull, right? And if he's got anything to deal with our units, we can use this these spells and stuff to end up killing it. So we definitely want to make sure it dies. I don't think he's got a spell in hand that would save this. Two, I guess, Pale Cascades would. Or Sharp Sight. He's running fairly low on cards though. Let's go with the messenger.
Paint is just accidental art.
Can you improve perfection? System upgrade.
If I got a Subworks map from Trail of Evidence, that would be great. He's down to 3 cards, and we've got Bastion, which is nice in case he's got single combat. So I think we go for this. Ooh, iterative improvement. Create a copy. I think we gotta go for this.
So ordinary.
We got a burst speed, iterative improvement, but I think this is fine. We have the advantage with our cards. Okay, so he's just trying to kill it. As many cards as he needs to use. Like, this is fine. Unless he's got Hush, then it's not fine. Okay, so now do I want to use this? I probably do.
Safety disengaged.
Okay.
Witness perfection. Meatbags. Can you improve perfection?
And our opponent surrenders. Alright, so there we go. Kind of a confusing game, to be honest. And we ended up not really we pulled 3 ZOEs, which is pretty impressive. We didn't pull the Insightful Investigator though, which kind of messed with our ability to do what we wanted to do. But ZOE had quite a bit of pressure for us, so that was nice.